Today's reading is Manticore, an entry from the Monticore Encyclopedia book series. A hybrid beast having the body of a beast, bat-like wings, and a tail equipped with a spiny lump of flesh at the end. They are highly intelligent, with a cunning and cruel disposition. Being sadistic and infinitely lustful, they enjoy aggressively violating human men and milking their spirit energy. Because of their cruel disposition, they purposefully do not deny the fake stories being told in some anti-monster states about monsters that feast on human flesh, and they act as if they really do eat humans. Most of them enjoy the look of a man in terror, and how the reaction changes afterwards when he is bewildered by pleasure. The interior of the lump of flesh on their distinctive tail is covered with soft walls of flesh and countless numbers of folds. It has been adapted as an organ for milking semen, specializing in pleasuring a penis and spurring ejaculation. Once the mouth of this tail opens and engulfs a penis, they'll be able to make the walls of flesh pulse at will, even while tightly wrapping it, causing continual pleasure and easily guiding a man to ejaculation. They have venomous spines growing on their tail that are used to prevent interference while milking, and besides that, they can also fire them at their prey. This lewd venom has the effect of causing a man to produce huge amounts of semen and spurring ejaculation. In this state, if a man's penis is engulfed by their tail, he will reach climax every time the walls of their tail move, and ejaculation will be repeated relentlessly. Furthermore, in a cruel twist, this venom doesn't influence the mind anywhere near as much as it influences the body. Knowing full well what will happen after that, they maliciously retract their spines as if to let the man pull off their tail. But once a man grabs it in their hands, his body will completely ignore his own thoughts and instead move on its own, seeking more ejaculations. The man will grab their tail and jerk his own penis with it, inducing continuous ejaculations or orgasms with his own hands, and they, the Manticore, has infinite lust, and to satisfy it they use their own tail as a pump to milk huge amounts of semen while defanging the man of all previous hatreds. When they attack a man, they always use their tails. They just keep sipping spiritual energy through their tail for a while after catching a man, as if though he was nothing more than prey to them. But they don't use the vagina like other monsters. A man's spiritual energy taken in through their tail effectively bonds with their body and diffuses entirely throughout it. Even if they don't suck spirit energy directly through their genitalia, it reaches their vagina, uterus, and inside their mouth and even their fingertips. They become intimately familiar with the taste of the spiritual energy and the shape of the penis of the man who will become their husband. Ultimately, it causes their body to be remade perfectly for their husband's exclusive use, so that they can pleasure him even more rapidly than usual and taste his spirit energy even more so. After specializing every part of themselves for their husband in this manner, they will ravage him using their actual vagina for the first time. The sex on this occasion results in such great pleasure that both of them will no longer be able to live without it, and this is ingrained into their body. This, for sure, is proof of the marriage to the both of them. That's how much their husband and sex with him is special to them, but they almost never speak of their true feelings.